Hey guys, this is Sandy White from Simply Fit, your #1 health and wellness cheerleader. And we are back to end off the end of the season with a bang. However, you guys know that the last part of the season typically brings on, well, fall, so you know what season I'm talking about, typically brings on more challenges with allergies. However, we're going to be speaking nothing but positive affirmations, because you know the Bible says you have what you say in Mark 11:23-24, when he says believe what you say when you pray. So whatever comes out your mouth, whether it's negative or positive, you are going to receive that. And he also tells us not to be snared by our words. So I am going to be giving you guys positive affirmations lined up with the word of God. And you know what? Even if you don't have the same ideology that that I use, that I believe in, the laws is still a law. Electricity, if you turn it on, you pay your bills, it works. If you don't pay your bills, you turn it on, it don't work. It doesn't matter what color, creed, religion. If you follow the rules, regulations, you get the result. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to be helping you guys out. Now, I know some of y'all are like, she lied. Well, when summer started, you know what, totally forgot, because I love talking to you guys so much. So I'll see you next week happens to be now fall. So forgive me. I love you guys. Forgot about that. Anyway, so let's jump back onto what I wanted to share with you guys. We're talking about all things allergies. And in the process of doing that, I want you to incorporate some of the things that you'll be doing. Will be like, in this case, it's going to be clean eating. It's going to be collagen. When you start getting, for some of you all, the process is a little sooner than the rest of us. But for some individuals, when you get into that 30 range, you start losing collagen. For some of the other ones that are a little slow, it's a little bit after 40. But the bottom line is you're losing collagen and you need to replenish it. But I need to make sure, which I always tell you guys, let's keep it simple, because if you don't, you're not going to do it. And if it doesn't taste good, you're not going to do it. And the reason you want to do this is because, one, collagen helps with your bone, the aches, the pains, the whole 9 yards, and it also keeps you looking good. You know what I'm saying? I like looking good. I know y'all do too. But anyway, you don't want to feel, you don't want your body, the outer parts of your body, to feel horrible or look horrible, while the insides, they're jumping with joy. So with collagen, it kind of does a 1-2 punch. It takes care of the inside and it takes care of the outside. So this is a berry flavored collagen smoothie. You need to give yourself a break, not eating all the time. The more collagen you give, it does start to minimize your cravings for the unhealthy. So that helps you to look good and to feel good. Now I'm going to jump over. I know y'all see my family right here. We went to Luray Cavern. I hope you guys did some wonderful things over the summertime. But anyway, these are my babies and the hubby. We went to Luray Cavern, and that's another thing. To feel good doesn't necessarily mean that you always are going to the spa, getting your nails done. Those are wonderful things. They do make you feel good, but you need a vacation. You really need a vacation. You need to be out in nature. You just need to be able to go, it really makes your body feel good. Now, what I want to share with you, because school is starting, it's fall, those leaves are going to start popping up, pollen is going to be going everywhere, and it typically gives folks a really ugly challenge. We don't want you guys to have that. So I got a couple tips for you, and then I was going to cook, but I don't think I'm going to cook. I think I am going to just maybe show you guys as many small little things that you can do this go around, but then ramping it up. So next week, we are going for a walk, and I am going to have a weighted vest. I am going to get back to this, but I want to tell you about next week. We're going to have, I'm going to be telling you the benefits of having on a weighted vest. We're going to go on maybe like a 20-minute, well, I'll do a 30, but I'll share with you guys 20 minutes because, you know, we ramped everything down so you can get the meat of the logistics of what we're trying to share with you immediately. And I'll tell you where you can order it from. Today, we're talking all things allergies, where we want to make sure that you have no challenges with them. Now, I know I have taken Claritin, but if you forget the Claritin, you know how you feel the next day. I mean, like, you could get to the point where your eyes are throbbing so bad you can't open your eyes, you can't stand up. I mean, it's just horrible. Sinuses are just boom, boom, boom. You know what? So if you forget the allergy medicine, but you do this little small trick, this really is natural, and you won't even, there won't be a need for you to take the allergy pills, the synthetics. I'm not knocking them because I've used them, they work, but this right here is an allergy card. I will put it up so you all can get a better visual of it. But it's like a recipe for an allergy naturally that will take care of you, and it'll do overnight, and then you'll be good to go the next day. Now, depending on the diffuser, now this is a small one, so it's for a smaller room, you know, like no more than 15 feet. Your typical bedroom size for, you know, your kids. And then typically you'll need a larger one for a master bedroom because they're, I don't know, 20, 25 feet or something like that. I don't know what mine is. I should have measured. But this won't work for my master bedroom. But it will work for you know, your kids' room. That's about, what, 15 feet by 13 feet or something like that. This will work for that. And what you want to do in a diffuser, you want to take 2 drops of peppermint, lavender, and lemon essential oil. 2 drops. Fill your diffuser up with the amount of water that your instructions provide for the one that you're using. So for this one, it's not going to be a lot. But anyway, whatever yours is, make sure, and most of yours, you know, y'all know the essential oils, they come in bottles like this. I have this out to make a point. Make sure it's dark. It's very dark. It's a dark color bottle. If you get it all clear, it's not going to be any good. It's not going to last very long. You need it in a dark colored bottle, and then you need to secure it in a cool, dark place so that your oils stay potent and last longer. Follow the instructions on your diffuser. I will put up the recipe card for the allergy diffuser combination, and that's 2 drops of peppermint essential oil, 2 drops of lavender essential oils, and 2 drops of lemon essential oil. You should see that on the screen in a few seconds. And you just basically mix all of this in your diffuser. Again, follow the instructions for how much water you're supposed to put in there based off the size. Make sure you get the one that's going to work for this. When I say the water for your size, the size of the diffuser. Now, in reference to this next step, make sure whatever size diffuser, boy, I'm getting tongue-tied today. That's a lot. Diffuser that you use, make sure it is going to cover the size of the room that you would like to be in. This is good to do at night. Your kids will love it. And you will love not having to run to the doctor, getting all of this medicine, and you don't want all that stuff in their body. Because keep in mind, the more synthetics that you put in the body doesn't like it, doesn't break it down it causes a lot of brain fog. So let's help our babies and ourselves out this year. Now, they're not going to do this. This next one is a Navage. It cleans out your nostrils. they're not going to do it. I'm just going to be honest with you. However, if you're an adult and you're having challenges with, your nasal sinus and all that stuff, I'll show you guys in a few minutes what it looks like. I'll do it so you can see. But all the nasties, you put the water in here. It gives you the line, gives you the little line where you're supposed to put the water in. And I've done this before, but I'm going to show you guys again. And then all the nasties that's stuck up in your nostrils, it'll come right on out. And you basically do this. I do it every other day. I don't do it every day. I literally will do it every other day. And don't do what I do. But when I'm feeling good, honestly, I won't do this. I may do the diffuser, but I'm doing something. Is the point that I'm making. And then they come with pods, but you need to order some more. The pods are not big. They fit inside the top. This is not going to work unless you have water in here. And as you can see, here's my old one. I have used it. I am not lying. But this is not going to work if you do not have the right amount of water in here. So make sure you put the water in here and then put the pod in. You connect it, and then what you have up here comes down here after it has gone through cleaning out your nostril areas. These little nodules, make sure you clean up. This whole thing comes apart. You want to clean it periodically. You don't want anything lodged in there. The purpose of you cleaning out your nostrils is to get out the impurities of the pollen or whatever you've got stuck up in your nostril areas. So if you don't clean out your device, basically all you're doing is putting the stuff back in there and making yourself feel horrible. All right. So I'm going to move on to the next one, which is magnesium. A lot of you, one of the things that I like, I'll give you the list of the benefits for using a magnesium spray. My main reason for using it is that when I was pregnant, I became pre-diabetic, and then both of my boys were exposed to that same situation. So I use it to keep our glucose and blood sugar levels leveled. So I believe it has some benefits on here. If not, I will share with that in a few minutes. But with this spray, you put it on the bottom of your feet. Wash your feet every night. I don't think I need to go through that, but wash your feet every night. And then this goes on the bottom of your feet. I usually put it on the bottom of my feet, and then I literally put socks on so the oil doesn't get all over my sheets, but it stays on the bottom of my feet. And then wash your hands, because after about 20-30 minutes, for some people, not everyone, it could give you a I'll go ahead and put that out there, an allergic reaction where you'll start itching. So just wash your hands as soon as you're done with it. But let me see. It says that you can apply a generous amount of the oil and massage it as often as needed. I usually just do it once a night. And you want to promote the absorption and optimize results. If you basically just rub it in and wash your hands and put some socks on. So yeah, they don't actually go through all. Yes, they do. All right, so it can help you maintain optimum magnesium levels, which if you're a person of color, you usually have deficiencies with vitamin D, magnesium, cholesterol issues and stuff like that. And you don't want to know why. One, we're not going outside a lot. So, and we're not eating correctly. So this is why I'm here to help you guys. So your D levels are usually plummeted, and you need to do about like 2,000 milligrams a day. But this is the magnesium. So let me just keep going. So it's a high quality product, and it contains concentrated magnesium chloride oil. And it's going to help with muscle contractions, so you can stop getting all those dang on cramps. I already told you all it's going to help regulate your glucose and blood levels and blood sugar levels. And let me see what else. I told you about the muscle relaxation, the contractions. You won't have that. It's going to help you maintain a physical function. I'm not quite sure what they mean by that. And it's going to improve your sleep quality. It's going to boost your skin health. It's going to enhance muscle recovery. So if you're out there doing weekend warrior, which you guys know you should be exercising, if not every day, every other day, and do it between, I would say like 20 being the least amount of time that you're going to exercise, up to 40, no more than 45. Typically, once you get to 45 minutes, you're now stressing your body out, and that causes cortisol, which means you're going to have a big belly, stress, and we don't want all that. All right. So a minimum of 20 minutes, no more than 45. You don't have to do it all at one time, but you can break it up. All right. And then it's going to alleviate headaches. It's going to control bladder functions, reduce stress and anxiety. It's going to increase energy levels. I mean, I love this stuff. And I just wanted to, for me, make sure that this particular brand was going to work the way I was interested in. And now I usually do, I'm like the test dummy. So I will test stuff out on me. And then if it's applicable for my kids, then I will give it to my kids. Now, my kids are still young, but I've got one that's over 6 feet tall and one, I'm 5'4.5". And I usually, most shoes come with some kind of a height on it. And I'll usually go between 3.5, 4-inch heels. But your tennis shoes and your flip flops, like I've got on, what are these? These are Nike flip flops. So they got some good soles on it. My youngest one is taller than me. So it goes by age and body weight. So my kids are, taller. They're not hefty, but they're taller, bigger fellas. So a lot of the stuff that I would use as an adult, I can get away with, using it for them. So please make sure before you start dipping and dabbing on your kids that it's safe for them. Because if your kids are average size, you should not be doing that. My kids are not average size. Again, I've already told you guys they're fairly tall. Dad is 6 feet and they're not going to be tiny tots. But this works really good. And I'll give you a closer look at because I don't know if I'm saying this right. Yecuce, Yecuce. I'm very sure I botched that up, but that was not my intent. So let me move on to the next couple things that we have right here. Oh, dang. Let me just keep going. So my last couple things are, again, you're like, I'm not doing, no, I don't want to do none of that stuff that she said. But you know what I'm talking about when I tell you about those dang on headaches, when you don't do what you're supposed to do. Allergy-wise, the headaches will be horrible. This one right here is a lavender eye pillow. Lavender is going to calm you down. It's going to make you feel good, relax. Whew. That's how you want to feel. So this is a lavender eye pillow, and I am very certain that you can, yep. So I got this one here because a lot of times when my eyes are hurting because I am hard, I decide, oh, I feel good today. And then the pollen is super high the next day and it gets me, and I haven't. The reason you're doing what you're doing is to keep yourself feeling good, not waiting till the last minute, because now you need to do more and more and more. And then once your body gets adjusted, then you can start feeling better. But you got to get over that hump of whatever you've smelled or got stuck in your sinuses, causing, allergies and sinus challenges for you. You got to get rid of that little virus, and then you can start doing these on a regular basis. So you are now protecting yourself and you won't fall in that situation. We've all done it. Doesn't matter what your background is, we've all done it. So this lavender pillow is super helpful to relax. And I want to say, even if you don't find that you're having it's still soothing and relaxing. And if you find that you just have a minor headache, instead of popping some Advils or anything like that, it's synthetic. does work, but it's synthetic, keyword synthetic. Your body doesn't really like it. So it wants to get rid of all the toxins so you can function better and you can live a long, healthy life. Again, this is a lavender eye pillow, and it's also a heat eye compression mask. So you can put this in a microwave and get a little heat on it. You can also keep this cool, because I like it. I like it when when I'm having a challenge, especially when I have a headache. The cool air seems to make it go away much faster. So it's a sinus relief, migraine relief, relaxation, and it's an organic flaxseed aromatherapy, and lavender is in here. Now, actually, I just got this one, a new one. So you can see me opening this bad boy up. And then it says, since the fragrance is emitted from the natural plant, as the use time increases, the fragrance will gradually dissipate. So do not order this and be like, after a week or two, maybe a month, she told me something bad. I'm reading the instructions. You will eventually not smell it. It's going to dissipate. So with a normal usage, you can expect, again, sooner than later. All right. And now you can add some essential oils anytime you want. And basically, once you said, oh, the fragrance is starting to dissipate, just add some more lavender. All right. Get the point? It's okay to do that. And then what you want to do for a calming aromatherapy and a heat therapy for relaxation and anxiety and stress and relief, you just put this thing in the freezer, refrigerator. And I would say I like doing mine in the freezer and let it get cold. Now for the microwave, you can do just, I want to say it's on like 30 seconds. Yeah, so you don't want to wash it and you don't want to overheat it. I'm looking to see. I want to say I thought it was 30 seconds. Oh no. Yeah, I'm right. But it says you can go all the way up to 50 seconds. I do not do that. I don't care what they say. 30 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds microwave. That is it. But I don't plan to do heat. I'm just doing it for you guys. I'm letting y'all know. I like mine cold, so I will leave it in the freezer. Perfect for me. Whatever works best for you, but I'm telling you, anytime I've seen the instructions say you can heat it for longer periods of time, I always recommend doing it for the least amount that they recommend, 30 seconds. All right. And last but not least, and I'll tell you all about where I get these from later on, not today, but this is collagen lemon chicken soup. I always tell you guys about giving your body an opportunity to relax. Don't constantly put food in it. If you could go a whole week and just do fruits and vegetables and collagen drinks like the one I just explained, you will be amazed at how well your body will adapt and start giving you the results that you're looking for. So I have told you guys this, I don't know how many times, but I will do a meal, and my children they pretty much don't eat meat on the regular. Yeah, nothing wrong with it. I didn't teach them that. You do need protein, but you don't always have to get it from food. You can get it from items like the one that I'm telling about, this lemon chicken soup. Again, I will talk to you guys about that later, but because this is just about allergies, sometimes you need to give your body a break while you're going through relaxation processes like this, so your body doesn't have to fight so hard to get you out of the situation that you're in. This is basically no meat, and it is like a soup base. And it's so relaxing. You feel so good, because when you're not at your best, you don't want to be eating a bunch of, you don't even want to be chewing, because you just don't like the way it makes you feel. So having this is and it's only 240 calories. It's got low sodium. It's only got 15 grams of carbohydrates in it. It's got 2 fibers. It's got 1 added sugar. It's only got 1 sugar in there, but because you've got fiber, you subtract it, so there's no sugar in there. Well, I'm sorry, you subtract the fiber from the carbs. So it's 14 carbs, 1 sugar, 2 fibers, and there's nothing else added in there. I'm telling you, this is just, you're just adding water and you're going to relax. You can sip this or some hot tea. And last but not least, my best friend, everybody should have a water bottle, whether it's electric. I'm waiting. I know y'all gonna be like, what? Yes, I'll give you the links to all of the stuff. Sometimes if you have an electric, perfect. But sometimes you got that old-fashioned water bottle, which I don't mind. But you know that joker will burn you, so you can't put it directly on your skin. You got to put it on your clothes, or you got to go get a towel. And then you got to get a towel that's not too thick. All of that, no one has time for that. So, I should have did a drum roll. Anyway, water bottle with the sleeve. This bad boy's got his own little turtleneck. So now you don't running around, like I said, trying to find something that'll work so you can get the benefits of feeling good. The water bottle has its own sleeve. You can put it directly on your skin if you want to. But sometimes you don't feel good, and guess what? You want that trusty, dusty water bottle. Here you go. And it's got a sleeve on it. Now, not only is this bad boy good during allergy times, but if you have challenges, women, if you have challenges during your menstrual cycle, guess what? Here you go. And this hot water bottle stays hot for hours. Now, I know with the electric one, you know, you can set it, tell it when to turn off. With a hot water bottle, yes, eventually you're going to have to, you know, put some more hot water in there. But when you're not feeling good and you're doing all of this stuff, guess what? And then you're using the eye mask with lavender in it, you're going to be knocked out. And by the time you wake up, you're going to feel better. If not, like, feel like you have just went to some kind of day spa. All of these will make you feel so much better. I'm going to give you all the links to all of these, or images, links and or images, one of the two. But we want to make sure that you guys breeze through this allergy season like a pro. Now, the rest of these are going to be the only 2 things that I would recommend. The soup, because it's liquid. Your kids will drink it. This berry, oh, that is the bomb diggity bomb. It literally does not taste like it's healthy. They will do that. They're not going to be consistent with these. And I wouldn't trust them with no hot water bottle because they're kids. Anyway, so your diffuser, your magnesium on the bottom of the feet, your soup. And the reason I like this, it's healthier, but they don't have nothing in there that they gotta chew. And most of the times when they don't feel good, you don't want to eat anything, but you will want to drink something healthy as a meal, and then right for a snack. Guys, I'm your host, Sandy White from Simply Fit, your #1 health and wellness cheerleader. We're on the mission to save 1 million lives by providing you guys with simple tips and strategies so that you can overcome suicide and depression. When you don't have a healthy gut, it sends the wrong signals to your brain. This is why it is so important that you are doing what you need to do on a holistic level and on a simple level, because you will be consistent in taking care of yourself and then relieving all of those anxieties and the depression and the overeating and the feeling horrible and body shaming. We don't have time for that. We need you feeling better. This is why we provide you guys with simple tips and strategies so that you're able to overcome those challenges I currently mentioned to you all, suicide and depression, by providing easy, and smart ways to care for yourself. So with that being said, I will see you guys next week. We're going for a walk. We're using the weighted vest. You'll love it. I'll give you benefits. Till next week. I almost forgot. We have our time moved to 8 p.m. So now you don't have to rush to get home. You can go to Bible study. You could come back. And guess what? You won't miss an episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the wonderful tips and strategies that will be provided to you guys. Make sure you share with someone because you care. Until next week, mwah. Love you guys. Bye.